You guys had some success running the ball early against Michigan. Georgia's front is kind of like Michigan's. Do you see a path for you guys to be able to have some success running the ball against this Georgia front?
We're just going to try to execute to the best of our abilities. Georgia has a great defensive front. They're great with their hands. You can see that they're well coached coming off the ball. So we just got to, try to the best of our abilities to roll off the ball.
This might be a dumb question.
No, I like it.
I appreciate that. As an interior guy, what is the differences in blocking a 3-4 scheme versus a 4-3 scheme where there's typically a guy in front of you with a 4-3 scheme?
That's a pretty good question.
Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would say with a 4-3 scheme, obviously there's a guy either to the inside you or outside you, so you know where you're going. If it's a zone scheme, you're going to zone to either direction, or you're going to double team with somebody that direction. Mm-hmm. With a 3-down front, you're kind of you're basically double uncovered. So it depends on what the play is called, but you gotta either chip something or do something. But it's kind of hard to ask. It depends on what the play is called.
So I guess with the 3-4, is it not saying there's not urgency to get to the second level regardless, because you're trying to maul people. That's what you're doing there. But is it more urgency to do that when you know there's not a guy lined up directly in front of you, and the other guy might already be taken care of?
I was saying a 3-down front, you gotta think a lot more. Because especially since you're double uncovered, you gotta know if they're bringing outside pressure, if it's gonna be internal pressure. But you just gotta keep your eyes up. If the front moves, if it doesn't, if the secondary changes, you gotta see what's happening there. But just keeping your eyes up, keeping awareness of what's going on, even if there's no one in front of you.
It seems like Jalen is the focus. Everybody always talks about Jalen Carter, but the other guys on that interior. What do you see from them just as a unit, and not just this Jalen? How important is it to make sure that you're obviously focusing a lot of attention to him, but you're not forgetting that the other guys are obviously a bunch of 4- and 5-star dudes too?
Yeah, I know that they have a great nose with Stackhouse. I saw him a lot in recruiting, and I know how good he is. But even the guys they rotate, they have a very deep D-line room, and their rotation, their talent level, it goes deep. And so you just gotta prepare for every guy on that D-line, because they're going to give you something different. You know that they're going to come hard off the ball. And so we respect this group very much. We're just looking to have a good game.
You said you went up against Stackhouse. Are there other guys that you've maybe gotten a chance to go up against before at other camps and stuff?
Yeah, it's mainly just recruiting camp, stuff like that, but nothing like in a game.
Okay.
Do you, relish the opportunity to go into a game and play a guy who people are saying could be the number 1 overall pick in the draft?
I would say it's hard to say no to that, but I'm just looking for the success of the team and the unit for the most part.
What does it take for you guys to have a successful day as a unit against someone like that? What are the things that you guys have to do well?
We just can't have self-errors. I would say in previous games, we've had drive stoppers because of just errors that we had as offensive lines. We just got to eliminate those and try to play clean. Coach Fry and Coach Dave and preaching tonight is you just got to play Ohio State football to the best of your abilities, and we'll be all right. So we just got to hone in on what we can do to improve every day in practice, keep stacking days till we go to the Ben Stadium and play out and kick off there.
Is there anything you look at that's maybe this is a reason why maybe we had a few more errors than we should have?
Nothing that really comes to mind. We talk a lot in meeting rooms and stuff like that, what we could have done better, but it's just holding your water, calming down, and just playing the game that's in front of you. If you had a bad play, wipe it off, have a short-term memory and just get after the next play.
This might actually be a stupid question, but
right.
we've heard from 2 sources on a certain podcast how incredible that Chick-fil-A is as a usual part of the game day prep here. Do you think maybe that familiarity is going to make things a little bit more comfortable down in Georgia preparing for the Peach Bowl?
Yeah, I certainly think that that'll play a huge part in it. If I don't have a number 1 and some nuggets on the side, I don't think I'll ever play right. But those 2 sources, they might be spot on.
Well, Guestos, D-Jack, they keep talking about putting the fries on the sandwich. You like that?
I think it's a little too radical. I'm a big Chick-fil-A traditionalist, You know, I keep the fries on the side and keep the sandwich on the sandwich. You know, I don't need to mix the two.
Not the first time that Toby and Zach have been called radical, I'm sure.
Yeah.